Alright, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome back, OS family. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute since I posted, but we're back on it. We're back on the grind. First and foremost, let me come out and announce that I have successfully passed my 10K challenge. I am funded, and to be honest, it feels so good. I I don't even want to get into that right now, but I don't want to stray from this video. But I just want to give an update. I passed the 10K, and I'm currently on you currently doing a challenge for 50k, up 6.1%, almost past phase one, and yeah, from feeling 7 challenges to almost being funded 60k it feels good. It feels really good. Um, Big shout out to Trader Day with the quarterly theory, because I adopted quarterly theory. I added into how I already understand price, and it definitely helps with your precision. I've noticed a lot with it. That is the indicator at the bottom here, and it's it's really good with time and price, and with the original and existing understanding of price mechanics for myself. And again, shout out to Doyle Exchange. I don't really trade his how he trades, but he's just a cool person. I always follow him and he replies to my messages. So one day we definitely, I think I mentioned already, but on the channel, but we definitely have to meet those guys. But hopping into this video, I wanna give my analysis for this week, this upcoming week, that we have here. We start first from the economic calendar and the dollar index. We always start our analysis from the weekly chart and what the last week's of price did. But first, let's look on the economic calendar. We don't have anything really that will keep us out of the market this week, but we have some good moves or good trade opportunities. Monday, Tuesday, we could get an opportunity. Only looking solely at dollar CAD and EU currently, and on Wednesday, obviously, we're looking at GU only for potentially a high of the week Wednesday morning at 2. Now, why would I think we will get a high of the week Wednesday and then close bearish? Because I am actually bullish right now, currently, on dollar index. So if we do a quick analysis of the chart, if we look at the weekly chart on foreign at the moment, before we hop into full breakdown of the dollar index, let's look at what price did in the last couple of days, in the last couple of weeks, days and weeks on foreign. So right off the bat, we could see that from this year, we back into accumulation again on both, well, mainly on EU. But this year so far, GU has been performing a lot better. So most of my trades were taken on GU. But if we look at the price, I'll put back on the markups I have on my chart, we could see that with quarterly theory understanding, it gives you a better understanding of how each candle, the characteristics of what each candle more likely, and or for lack of a better term, what each candle should do for that particular trading week. That is the beauty of it. So with that being said, we could see how June opened and started, right? But before that, if we look closely at the ending of May, which is the 27th week candle, we could see that we have a divergence already. So if you look at EU, the 27th of May liquidated both sides of the market of the previous week or of trading. If you look on EU, we notice the opening, the high, and the low, or lowest low, was traded through, neutralizing the market, everybody on that side. Then the week of the 3rd, and we end up closing indecisive. We close near the open, right? So the week of the 27th of May liquidated both sides of the market, which being the 20th of May on EU. But if we look at GU, we didn't have that. On GU, we were still inside of the range of the 20th, closed, still indecisive, and then the week of the 3rd, which started June, we opened and we traded up liquidating, right? We swept the buy side, didn't take the sell side, but closed with inside of that price, that candle range. If we look on EU of that same time, we open, traded up, tagged in all the buyers on the buy side, traded down, didn't take the sell side as yet, but closed within that range, right? And then last week that we had CPI and Thanos was in the market, we opened, we traded up, again, took the buy side on GU, which was the stronger pair, but we didn't do that on EU, and we traded lower. And if we hop into the dollar index with our understanding, if we look the same week of the 27th of May, we neutralized the market with the 20th, clear the board. Then last week on the 3rd, we traded down, swept the lows, tagged everybody on weakness, thinking that we going lower for the greenback, the US dollar, but we traded up last week, and then not last week on the 3rd, and then last week of the week of the 10th, we opened, traded lower on Wednesday, made the lower of the week, and then we traded higher, breaking that swing high and closing above. All right, very important. We closed above the previous candle up close, right, and also the swing high on the dollar index. So that's showing a lot of strength for the US pairs. Hence the reason we're focusing on US pairs mainly tomorrow for longs, and maybe if we get a chance to go short Monday morning or Tuesday, we would take that. More likely we will hold our Tuesday trade, dependent, but I'm not getting into that one on the short. So I want to keep it organized. So if we go back on GU, again the analysis on the foreign will make it a lot easier and faster for the analysis on dollar CAD. Jesus Christ, yeah. So if we notice that last week in a manipulation week, because last week was week 2 of the new month, we opened, traded up on GU, the stronger pair, liquidating the highs, right? Liquidating the buy side, engaging the buyers on breakouts and buying on strength, and then we close lower below the last couple of weeks close. That's a very important, because that means we close underneath a swing low. But within the same week, EU didn't go as high, so that's our clear sign, you know. And even if you look at AU, a pair that's very close to a pair that is very, very closely correlated to euro dollar, we could see that we just engaged the buy side and then we closed below, and we respected the last up close candle. So that's a lot of indication of bearishness, at least for this week here. And well, with quarterly theory, we continue. Quarterly theory states that we continue the last quarter price action, and Q2 being the manipulation leg. Again, I refer to Trader Day video, and more than likely I would link his video in the comment section. That video is a great understanding of how each quarter should unfold. I mean already understanding the quarter 2 function is to manipulate the market, or Q2's manipulate. So we could see that we traded up and look like we was going higher on GU, and then we close lower. So Q3 being a distribution week, I anticipate to continue what Q2 did up until next week, where we would see, or at least up until Thursday of this week. So I would definitely keep my stance on bearishness up until Thursday. You know, even if we do get the sell or the high of the week Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I would look for it on Thursday. But this week at least, I will keep the stance of what we have, of what Q2 did for me, of what it tip in its hand, at least what I understand, until the end of this week. Maybe next week we can reverse, but we're not looking so far. We still have this whole 4 days of trading, well 3 days actually, to CPCR setup. So if we drop to our daily chart, we can see a lot clearer what transpired on Wednesday for CPI. We saw Wednesday traded up on GU. I did annotate my charts a couple, so we can anticipate where I'm looking at in the market. I'm definitely looking more so for the short on euro. Reason being, I think Wednesday high of the week would more than likely be for CPI, the CPI driver here, or it could continue to just push price lower. But we would definitely, I would see really and truly how Monday and Tuesday trade on GU. So I don't really want to take anything on GU, especially how GU already is the stronger pair. I could see GU going up higher before any breakdown. So I definitely want to keep my focus on EU. We don't have any euro news up until Friday. This subject could change going into when the trading week actually start. But as of now, I'm not seeing any news, so I would just stick with the lower the week perform Monday, Tuesday, with dollar. So that means euro may want to go up into here, and again that will give leg for pound, which was making the higher highs between the two, to want to go higher before it trade down. So I also will be looking out for pound to see if they would want to keep price in our range, considering how CPI is from Wednesday as well. So definitely we'll be looking at pound from Tuesday. But for Monday from Monday at least only, I would look at EU and obviously dollar CAD. So here we could see we already annotated the chart. We ran the buy side on both markets. We created SMT at divergence and we traded lower. And we see the same thing on Wednesday for CPI. We traded up into this daily imbalance, respected it on the daily chart, and then we went lower underneath that manipulation day. So obviously we could look for a pullback into that range. Ideally I want to see on EU if you could get back up into this breaker. This is a lot of confluences here for me on EU. Actually we can more focus on EU charts at the moment, so I will open up EU here as well on this side. And the beauty is that whatever I annotate on this, it will also show up on that side. That's so cool. But I want to see price trade back up into this range of the manipulation day being Wednesday. And if we could get into, I will drop on the 1 hour chart to see a little more structure. We don't have much structure obviously. We need to scale candle painting before we could formulate anything. But we have these lows and this accumulation here is what broke this high. Alright, and Wednesday manipulation broke Tuesday high, so I would like to see a retracement back into this range, and we didn't get a retracement back into the range Friday. That's what I was expecting. So seeing that we didn't do it Friday, I can anticipate that to come in between Monday and Tuesday. So you see how time and the quarters and everything kind of play its part. And Wednesday was a tight range, we didn't do anything, so I could anticipate the market opening some kind of discounted level in here, and then we trade up into a premium market inside of here. Alright, and we could use the average daily ranges to find the premium market in here, and then we don't want to be buying up here, because in relation to what the previous week did and the understanding of what that week gave us, you know, it would be giving us it would be giving us a trade idea even before the candles peaked. That's basically what it's doing. So we have a swing high in here. I want to see price get back up into this range, and if we could get there Monday morning in London session. If not, then I could anticipate New York to trade up, and then I need to see structure at that point. If I don't see structure, if we do trade lower and break any relevant swing lows, I would just wait for the classic Tuesday weekly profile, and that would be my trade for Tuesday, and then I'll just wait for Wednesday that's on euro. But on dollar CAD, I already have it marked out here where I would like to see dollar CAD trade down and seeing that there's bullishness for US pairs, I would anticipate that in here, which was Friday's close. If you go back, you could see. Sorry, that was Friday open. My bad. I need to change that. This was Friday's previous day open, right? So Friday open, it was in here, and the liquidity for Friday is underneath these relative equal lows. So what I would like to see is price open and trade down in here, and I would look for a long opportunity inside of here, and I would look to target a 1 to 2, which would look something like this. Long. If you could get down, maybe filling in this entire gap, but actually ideally I would just like to see the candles close on the body. The bodies open and close on this 50 right in here, and I would target a long. Alright, so we have a 1 to 2, well, a little bit more than 1 to 2, but ideally I want to go for a 1 to 2 on here. First TP here, and second TP obviously would be the entire range, 7083. Entry price 70. $70.83. No wait, I want the entry price. The entry price is 70.70. Alright, boom. So something like this. So I'll be taking, here we need four lots, 15 pips stop. 4 lots, 15 pips stop. Eat a pip move. So this is what we're looking at. This is the trade idea we're looking at for dollar CAD. 40 pips, TP1, and TP2. Yeah, ideally I normally stop loss is 10 pips, to be quite honest, but I start off my trade with 12 to 15 pips, but ideally stop loss is 10 pips. So we have a good 1 to 4 here, and we have a good 1 to 8. God damn. But again, the system I have is really for a 1 to 2. So I would be targeting this gap in here as my target for TP1. Alright, another one right inside of it. TP1. TP2. Alright, so there's the trade idea I have here for dollar CAD, and the trade idea I have for euro dollar would be like this. To go short at here, short. Alright, the TP1 and 76.26. To get down into here, the TP2 3 to 1. So these are the two trade ideas. Uh, 29. So these are my two trade ideas for the upcoming week, Monday and Tuesday. TP2 and on GU. Well, again, GU kind of had to open first and trade first before I could have any idea of how Monday and Tuesday look. But definitely looking for Tuesday high of the week. And sorry, I'm looking at Wednesday high of the week. Or maybe Tuesday continuation. We would see based on what the news does. But back into this range, maybe if we get up into this forward or the block up in here, this breaker, I'll probably could look for something like this. Somewhere up in here. If we don't hit this 50 first, so if the week open and we start trading up first, I can anticipate, let's see, if we get into here before we, as I say, if we open up here first and start trading up first, then I will look for a short to get down into this 50. So we move first target here. How much range this will be? Oh yeah, that's a good enough trade for the week there. So we look, oh shit, it looks like something like this. That'll just be take profit right there. But again, you know, we maybe want to get down lower into that daily order block, but I'm not I definitely will just take my profits at that fair value gap if we don't trade down there first, because as I said, GU been way more bullish than EU, so I'm not really looking to go short on GU like that. I could scalp it, but I would more look for EU to give me a more down move. So yeah, that's basically it for the trade ideas going into quarter 3 distribution week. I definitely would link trade the video in the maybe description or the first comment. More likely will be the first comment, the pinned comment. So hopefully this breakdown was a good insight for you guys to see how I view the markets. Again, we could only see that. We'll see if these levels, if these levels was anything significant, if we were accurate with our analysis. And yeah, so catch you guys back on another video.